sunshine on my mind. My body gets to moving, and I've got a little time. 20 extra minutes, but 5 is all I need.
Hey. It's the Morning Wood Show. I'm your host, Richie Scott. This is your host,
Jamal Maurice Bouye.
And we're back. I said it. Okay, so we want to go ahead and start today's show with saying that you guys need to be at our first Friday social networking happy hour on May 4th at MOVA.
Write it down.
Say it with us. MOVA. Why? Let me tell you why. Because it's a happy hour. Who doesn't like to drink?
Okay.
If you don't, get a Pepsi. Pepsi.
Merlot.
Second, we want to tell you that we have a fashion show planned with designer Andrew Noel. He's going to be in the house, models on top of models, on top of bottles, on top of models. So be there.
Really?
Yes.
And the most exciting thing about the fashion show is that he will be previewing his 2013 Spring-Summer collection, which is really, I find it to be something great for us to be a part of that.
It is.
And he's also featuring his underwear collection, The Soul. So I'm excited to see some Soul.
You will want to be a part of that night. So come out and join us. MOVA, Washington, D.C. Well, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
On 14th Street.
But, yes, welcome back to the show. This weekend, we had the opportunity to record a topic show. You all have been requesting that we, cover some topics that you all have been faced with on a daily basis. So we snatched up Malcolm Harris of Conversations with Malcolm, and we snatched up
Rashawn Fourier.
I let him say his name because he just made him French over the weekend.
Okay, listen. The name is French.
And that's fine.
Anyway, it's Rashawn Fourier from The Morning Report.
The Morning Report. And it was a great show. I think we shared some great information. We are so excited to bring that to you all. We're going to edit it up and get it all together. But the thing that's really been stirring inside of me since we talked about it, we discussed relationships being a business.
Right.
And it's just been stirring inside of me. I'm like, I really, really dig that. Relationships being a business and making sure that the foundations of your partnership also have that business aspect, because our relationships today are different from our parents' relationships.
Right.
And not just from a sexuality standpoint. There are a lot of other factors that we have to deal with. So it's going to be a great show because, we can't just survive on love alone.
Yes, I was enlightened. I was definitely enlightened. So yeah. I'm excited to see it.
And it'll be coming up as soon as we get it ready for you. So look out for the relationship show. But today in the news this morning is like the first thing that hit me this morning. Someone reports Beyonce was getting her GED. So that's been the buzz around the web today. Beyonce was spotted outside the Alternative.
What's the Alternative?
You don't remember Precious?
I remember the movie, but I don't
When she sent her to the Alternative?
Was she really spotted outside the Alternative?
She was, a couple days ago, they said she was spotted outside of the Alternative in New York City with a laptop, I guess looking studious or whatever. So she's going to get her GED. So, a lot of people are going to have their opinions on, her dropping out of school and everything. And I support B. I support B 100%. Whatever she does, it's not like she dropped out of school because she was flunking out.
Right.
She dropped out of school because there was a different avenue available to her. And one thing we have to learn, and especially people who have children who heard the story and they're thinking, oh, Beyonce dropped out of school, blah, 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 blah. But what you can teach your children from this is that different people have different aspects of getting to where they need to go. There are different routes and there's a different destiny for everybody. So, don't throw stones at her, because of what happened. That wasn't her route. That wasn't the way that was already predestined for her to go.
I think the important thing to remember here is that, at the end of the day, if this is in fact true, she's getting a GED. So, Mary did it. Didn't Fantasia do it?
Fantasia did it.
So I think that it's something to be said for, okay, recognizing that this is something that I want to do. Something I want to complete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter what age. So, hats off to her. And we all know, like you said, it wasn't like she just said,
right. She was flunking out, skipping school, smoking cigarettes behind the lockers.
I mean, obviously, she's gotten a different type of education than a lot of us have. So
exactly,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And speaking of Fantasia, I'm so glad you mentioned Fantasia. Someone on Facebook, and I will not mention your name because I know you just wanted to get me stirred up. They said something that I will not repeat. But it was in reference to the order of Fantasia getting her GED and then Beyonce getting her GED. But I won't repeat it. But you were successful. You did stir me up. But anyway, but speaking of Fantasia and GEDs, Fantasia has resurfaced on Twitter. She's been gone for like 10 months. And we here in
Welcome back
to Twitter. We here in the DC area, we love Fantasia.
We do.
There are a lot of people here from North Carolina. I think that has a lot to do with it.
You're in North Carolina too.
Okay, and they love Fantasia. I love Fantasia. Fantasia to me, she's like one of those cousins that we really don't see that much. And you don't
can sing.
Right? You don't really fool with them until they come around. You be like, oh yeah, that's my cousin. Hey. So she's like the second cousin.
No, we saw her in concert a couple of months ago.
Right, we did.
Courtesy of Daryl Wilson.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and she was amazing.
She was amazing. But I'm glad she's back on Twitter. But I think I'm more happy the fact that she took a break from Twitter. I think more celebrities need to acknowledge the fact when it's time to pull back and take a break.
I'm a fan of people taking a break from Twitter if you get upset by what goes on Twitter.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you can't respond to everything that
you
somebody
can't
says
let
about you.
Twitter consume your life.
It's like,
just because, I mean, I know she said she missed communicating with her fans and everything.
It's a good avenue for
sometimes you just have to step back and be like, this is not the end all for me.
And then recognize when people are talking smack that they are just non-mother factors. I didn't go there. This is a family show.
Thank you. But she talked about her baby, Dallas, who is 10 months old. She talked about working on a new CD. She also talked about, I guess, a slight beef with R. Kelly that really wasn't a beef. Right. And it's so funny because she's so churchy because she started off, first giving honor to God. She is church, and I love that about her. But apparently at the CIAA, she performed, and she thought R. Kelly was on the ticket to perform, right? But he was there to appear, and so I guess that affected how many songs he did, and I think she may have made a sideways comment that she really didn't mean. Because, there's a big difference in appearing and being signed to do something, right? And it's called money. So an appearance fee and an actual performance fee is different. So she admitted that, she came out a little sideways. She did not know that he was not actually on the ticket. Yeah. So that's good that she came out and said that.
Everybody kind of gets caught up sometimes, and I'm sure she's in the
hype of
performing and wanting to be there for her fans because she really is fan conscious in terms of her performances.
She really is.
She jumps. I mean, as soon as she stepped out on the stage here in DC, she dove into the crowd.
She was ready to go,
And security, I'm like, what?
They were like, what do we do? What do we do? That's, and I think she said something like, I'm going to really give you your money's worth. And I think that can be interpreted sideways, but she said that here in DC. She said the same thing about how many songs she was going to perform. She wanted to give us our money's worth. And she was the only one performing. So I just think she really loves to perform. Yeah. She really loves her fans. So,
You can tell somebody that does, that when they love it.
Right. Shout out to Fantasia. And I know it looks a little tight right now on the set, but we have room for you on the couch. We do. Since we're in talking about some of our American Idol news, Jennifer Hudson's family's murder trial has began, and it was reported that she broke down on the stand during questioning, which is to be expected. Right. And she was stating that they never wanted her sister to date the guy that murdered her family. It happens in our families all the time. We always have somebody that we really don't want our relatives to date, but everybody's an adult, and we really can't control what everybody does or whatever. No. So
I don't even want to get started with that.
We know, okay, that's another show. Families, crazy. But here's something you should be excited. Well, I don't want to say excited about, but we have some deceased news. Take it away, Corner. Take it away, Phaedra.
Shout out to Dick Clark and his family. You know, I can just say that New Year's Eve will never be the same again. No matter what you do, you can't replace Dick Clark.
You cannot, but I think Ryan Seacrest will try.
He probably will. And just so you know, Ryan, we're coming for your jobs. You got about 10. You are the reason why the unemployment rate is so high.
Oh, wait. Come back. This is deceased news.
Well, I'm sorry. I get enraged when I think about him sometimes.
Back to the repass. Dick Clark was 82 years old, and he suffered a heart attack after undergoing prostate surgery. So there may have been some complications with that. So all the fellas, make sure you're checking your prostate on the regular. Yeah.
Shout out to Dick Clark.
Shout out to Dick Clark. Also, DC's own Chuck Brown was hospitalized earlier this month.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either till today. I saw it on the thing, and we must report DC news. If we're going to talk about anybody, we got to report DC news. You know, DC, Chuck Brown is the godfather of go-go. DC has mad love for Chuck Brown. I mean, it's crazy. I think I moved to DC because I want to hear go-go more often. But anyway, his family tweeted that he is doing well. I did.
Did you really?
I did. When I came up here, I called my cousin. I said, oh my God, they playing go-go on the radio.
I love me some go-go.
I love go-go. And I love the fact that I mastered the art of beating my feet. So I feel like I am a native. Anyway, his family tweeted that he's doing well. He's recovering. So we're still praying for him. And, you know, we're glad that he is doing well.
Shout out to Chuck Brown.
Shout out to Chuck Brown. Let me tell you, when we first started this show, we said that on this show that we would talk about everything from Jesus to Jerry curls. Mm-hmm. And we haven't said that in a while. So to all of our new fans and viewers, we talk about everything from Jesus to Jerry curls. But this next story has nothing to do with Jesus. Let me tell you all what is going on here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Okay, so, and let me tell you too.
Right, because you know I don't know.
Okay, so we have a mega church here, and I was trying to decide, am I going to say the name or am I not going to say the name? It was on ABC News. Jericho City of Praise, down the street from my house.
I didn't even know what church it was.
So apparently at Jericho City of Praise, they are doing a lot more than praising. Well, maybe they should do more praising. They have put the pastor out. They escorted him out of the church. It was on the news, and it was Bible study night. They locked the congregation out of the parking lot. They had to have Bible study and prayer service in the parking lot, and it was all on the news.
Why?
Ooh. Apparently, okay, his mother, she was the founder of the church, and she passed away. I don't remember, maybe last year or a year before she passed away. So ever since she passed away, there has been some unrest with the board, not wanting him to take over. Last year, or maybe earlier in the winter, there was a scuffle during the church service, during the offering. So they had to escort somebody out, and now they've escorted the pastor out. But that's not what's really, really, really messy. So apparently there are some members that are not in support of the board's decision to remove the pastor. So they sent them a letter. I'm going to read the letter. As we move forward to continue the ministry of Jericho City of Praise, you have made it clear that you do not accept the trustees of the church. The manner of your continued challenge to the actions and decisions of the board of trustees regarding the church have caused a disruption of the church's operations. And they are inconsistent with the growth and success of the church and have caused contention and animosities and discord within the church. As a body of Christ, such division cannot be allowed to continue at Jericho. Are y'all ready? Therefore, Pursuant to section 2.15 of the church's bylaws, your membership at Jericho Baptist Church Ministries Incorporated, also known as Jericho City of Praise, the City of Praise, is hereby terminated.
How do you terminate some membership to the church?
Immediately. We regret that you are no longer able to access the church sanctuary, campus, or property. I am done. I am done. Do you hear me? Oh, I'm done.
I mean, like...
Last week we said week before last, we said that we should broadcast live from a church. I think we have found our church.
I'm not going near there.
We will be broadcasting live from Jericho City of Praise. And, granted, we may be in the parking lot.
And then probably later in handcuffs.
In handcuffs.
No.
You don't want to?
No.
Man up.
That's okay. Maybe we can just drive by and get some footage.
Maybe we'll do that. But y'all, I'm telling y'all got to stay prayed up when y'all in church. And y'all got to make sure that you are a part of a body that has some type of sense and some type of decorum. This is straight foolishness.
I will say, though, when you move to a new city, though, it is definitely difficult to find a good church. Like a church, one that really just suits your needs and you can feel like, okay, everything is right up in here. Right. I mean, I feel like I found that, but I was, that's a blessed experience.
That is. But right now, I'm doing appearances. No shade. Speaking of appearances, let's go to our reality roundup. Real Housewives of Atlanta, go.
Whoop, whoop. Fix that body. Fix that face. No, you know what? That reunion, I hate to say it, was probably better than the entire season. I could have just watched the reunion.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's so many highlights. I mean, from Nene going off on Sheree about that whole child, and the Walmart incident, to the dynamic appearance of the Marlo.
Dynamic? Really?
To Candy.
Is that the word you want to use?
To Candy, making sure she can take care of every mother in here. Bam!
There's nothing dynamic about the appearance of an escort. How about that? You look nice. Your weave was snatched. You gave us Naomi Campbell realness. But you really had nothing to stand on. You're going to come for the richest one up there. Candy?
No.
Of all people? Really?
I love when Candy said, I might have to give you some money.
Exactly. I mean, it was just foolish. And I think that Marlo is just like gunning for attention. I mean, it's just straight foolish.
A spot on the show. But didn't you think it was actually kind of ironic that they gave that montage to Sheree? It was kind of like her little send-off.
Her little send-off.
Right, and she's sitting there unawares, and Nene's telling her, listen, you need some help? I'm your girl.
She told her, she said, I was like, on. But the thing about it is, Sheree, they had nothing to really talk about, so I guess they gave her a little montage to make her feel relevant. But you know who really pissed me off was Cynthia.
Cynthia pissed me off.
I don't know where she borrowed those.
She pissed me off, too.
I said it, so you can go ahead and say it after me. I don't know where she borrowed those balls from, but apparently they're on loan. Because, I mean, she was going hard like somebody was going to swing for her.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, the only reason you're doing this is because you got your cavalry behind you. Because by yourself, you ain't saying nothing.
Go fix your relationship with your sister. How about you do that? Because at the end of the day,
fix that face.
Family is all you got. Basketball wives. Speaking of faces.
Okay. So I know that we have different views on this already before we even discuss it.
And we have a party to get to.
We do. So to make this shout out to Riley.
Riley, happy birthday to you.
Waited to her party later. Anyway, so real quick, everybody who saw Basketball Wives, you saw the slap heard around the world. It was.
That was cute.
It was.
That was cute.
She made her way around that table, Jen sitting there still on herself.
Around the buffet table.
And the girl says to her, hey, what do you need to be smacked? Jen says, I wish you would.
Hey.
Prissy as ever.
Wish granted.
So the girl is coming to you. At what point do you not see her coming to you?
We talked about that last week.
No, we talked about Kenya Bell getting popped with the bottles.
No, we talked about her getting slapped.
Listen.
Anyway.
I'm going to talk about that slap every time we get on this show because it's still dumb.
Maybe Jennifer thought she was going to the bathroom. I mean, her back was to the door. So maybe she's like, okay, she's going to the bathroom to get herself together. She's not going to hit me.
I'm invisible.
Anyway, Jennifer is suing. What's the Nia? The Help has been charged with a misdemeanor. And the rest of the cast, they are really upset by it because they feel like they could be at risk for a lawsuit, which is stupid. Why are y'all upset because this girl is trying to protect herself? That's stupid to me. That's really stupid.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one because I know that they have a clause in their contracts that says, when you agree to appear on the show, that there's the prospect of of getting popped.
Right.
But I'm assuming that relates to the cast members and not
The Help.
Non-cast members. So, in that regard, I do believe she has every right to sue. If you're not a fighter, then you use the legal system.
Exactly. And so the girls are threatening not to do the reunion show. Lies.
Listen.
Every last one of y'all need a check. But Shawnee.
Right.
So we'll see y'all at the reunion show.
We need
Jennifer.
a check too. I'll be there.
And I hope somebody has some type of restraints for that wild beast, Evelyn.
I don't know who he's talking about.
America's Next Top Model is switching up the game. Tyra Banks has let go of
Everybody.
Everybody that made the show.
Even the models.
Everybody's been fired. And it's so funny because she let go Mr. J, Mrs. J, and Nigel, but it was on a sneak tip that Andre Leon Talley wasn't there. The psycho, and there was nothing in the news about him not coming back. So, Tyra, I really think that it's time to go ahead and do something else. Thank you. While we on reality, we talk about some reality stars. Kanye and Kim Kardashian have been spotted all over the place, holding hands, cuddling, blah, blah, blah. Kim has been spotted with a K and W in her ear. She is so pressed. So apparently they're going to be the new couple. And actually, I'm not hating because I ain't got nobody. They actually look cute together.
You know what? Honestly, I like it.
They do. Little Ebony, little Ivory.
Yeah, I like it.
They look cute together.
I say roll with it.
But I just think it's going to be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to make a sex tape.
I
mean, Kanye has one.
I can't see her going down that road again. But I guess one never really knows.
One never really knows. But
I'm a big Kanye fan anyway, so Kanye, do you.
Do her. Send us a video. That was ratchet as hell.
It was.
Speaking of sex tapes, rapper 25-year-old Drake, I did not know he was 25. I would have easily given him 30 years old. But I still love you, Drake. He has reported that he has a secret stash of sex tapes at his house that he has strategically placed around the house. Okay, so why are you telling us this? At what point do you just come out and say, oh, I have some sex tapes in my house and nobody's ever going to get them? To me, that's saying, come to my house, look for my sex tapes so they can be published. If you need someone to edit them, let me know. I'm not doing it.
I want to take a poll right now. Raise your hand if you have a sex tape.
Sorry, Mom. Can you see my hand?
My hand is down. I don't have one. But what I'm just about to say is...
Why did you put me on the spot like that?
I didn't put you on the spot. I was talking to the viewers.
Oh, disregard that. That wasn't my hand.
And the reason I say that, and not to say that there's anything wrong with it, I just don't have one yet.
Yay!
But,
Team Freak.
No. But what I was saying is that, I mean, in this day and age, it's most people are bound to have them. They're just not going to talk about them, or they're just not going to show them.
Right.
So at this point in time, that's not a novel thing, sir. We've seen plenty of them. But if you do have them, now, thank you for making the world aware that you do have them in your home, hidden in various locations.
In the vase, in the cookie jar.
Say something. Cheap tricks, if you're trying to get into Drake's abode, now you know what to to.
Hey,
now
you know what I would be doing.
Because this one right here, nosy as
everything.
But I'm just saying, but shout out to Drake because I love your music.
Okay. And thank you for watching The Morning Wood Show. We love you. Don't forget our happy hour next Friday, May 4th. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep stalking. and sending us pictures to morningwoodshow202@gmail.com. We love you. Peace.
Hardcore, 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 hardcore,
He been acting right, don't do nothing right. Cheated, yeah, he cheated, now he wants you back right. Kept your back tight, held him down right. So now it's time to switch. Just give me a minute, so I can get in it. I'm playing to win it. I'm good, so I get it. I'll take what you're giving. I know what it isn't. Let me be a villain. I'm hard, so I'm killing.
I'm saying forever. If you got that long, then we'll stay together. See, I want the time, want more than an hour. Don't go on and on, 'cause I've got the power.
Cause he thinks he can. Stop wasting time, man. Come check this real man. Let me come and take you off his hand. Just give me a minute, so I can get in it. I'm playing to win it. I'm good, so I get it. I'll take what you're giving. I know what it isn't. Let me be a villain. I'm hard, so I'm killing.
I'm saying forever. If you got that long, then we'll stay together. See, I want the time, want more than an hour. Don't go on and on, 'cause I've got the power.
See, I'm not just talking a minute, I'm saying forever. And if you got that long, then we'll stay together. We can go all night, baby. It's hardcore.
I'm not talking a minute, I'm saying forever. If you've got that long, then we'll stay together. See, I want the time, want more than an hour. Don't go on and on, 'cause I've got the power.
Thanks for watching The Morning Wood Show. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
What's up now? Got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood. Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling like a Mac. I can hit a home run 'cause it's like a ball bat. Hard as a rock, but my body still sleep. Rub it out till it's done. When I'm done, I'm all geek. Feel it fresh, feel it under my thumb. Feel it in the morning, feel it when I come out of the bed, rolling with the sunshine. Liquid there it is, can't wait till next time. Monday morning, start with a bang. Explosions in my hand, then I let it all hang loose, let it drop, then I grab my clothes. I'm talking off the bed, feeling fresh, let's go. Get in, let it swim. Throw the towel in, feeling good about the wood. Good wood is not a sin.